Siphamandla Goge, I understand that from where you're standing alongside Mpho Phalatse.
Accept the outcome. It is a democratic process, and I have to rally behind the leader.
Where to from here for you?
I wish to state categorically I'm not leaving the Democratic Alliance, because I know that's what many people are asking.
They were saying this is your exit strategy. If you lose, you are going to join Action SA.
I don't have time to play games with my life. I really value my time. So I did this. It was a principled thing to do. This was a democratic election and we needed to contest, and I'm glad I did. I have no regrets. I believe that we had a good campaign, both myself and John. I believe we raised crucial issues and we started discourse that was important in the party, and I believe that a lot of good will come from that.
Racial demographics and representation, the outcome of this newly elected leadership, critics are already saying it does not represent the wider South African society. What is your take?
Unfortunately, when Democrats vote, they don't think about things that way. They think about individuals and they rally behind individuals. And yes, we're a non-racial party, so we don't operate on racial quotas, and that's why sometimes we'll end up with this kind of outcome. We are going into 2024. I'm going to rally behind the leader and try and again garner support from South Africans. Let's see what South Africans say.
But the issue of race relations and the DA will continue to be there if you take into account the country's historical past. Does that not concern you?
I do have a concern, and I'm really keen to hear from the leader what the growth strategy will be, and whatever it is, I will give him my support.
The Provincial Congress of the DA in Gauteng is coming up. Are you going for that one as well?
I have had people try and encourage me to do that. I don't know. I'm not in a position to say yes or no. I haven't thought about it. I think it's too early to commit to anything. Let me process what's happened now. Let me have time and I will revert.
You say you want to garner enough support. Does this mean in the next Federal Congress you will contest again?
Well, if given the opportunity, most definitely, yes, I would. I won't give up. I will continue fighting. I believe in the Democratic Alliance. I believe South Africa needs a strong DA that's growing, that speaks to all South Africans. That's a dream I'll always hold on to.
Do you have the numbers breakdown? Because when the results were announced, the numbers were not shared. We are unable to analyze your performance. Do you know how much votes you got?
Not yet, but I'm sure I'll be able to access that information. I only just heard now when it was announced.
Are you certain that you are not leaving the DA?
I am not leaving the Democratic Alliance. South Africans, Democratic Alliance is my home. It is the best political party in this nation. It is the hope for South Africa. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not leaving the DA. I'm going to rally behind John, and we're going to grow this party to save South Africa.
But 2024 is fast approaching. 2019, the DA did not do well. And I heard your leader speaking, saying the EFF and the ANC potential coalition is what the DA will fight to keep out. Should that be your priority, or should your priority be telling South Africans what change you will bring should they give you the electoral mandate?
The two aren't mutually exclusive. Yes, we need to grow the Democratic Alliance, but at the same time we need to warn South Africans of the potential of an ANC-EFF coalition and what that would do to our country. So I believe that we should be driving both strategies.
Thank you very much for time.
Thank you.
Thank you. By Dr. Mpho Phalatse, there was contesting for the position of the federal leader of the Democratic Alliance. She's being congratulated by delegates who supported her. Even those who did not support her, they are congratulating her, and they appear to be happy with the fact that she says she will not be leaving the Democratic Alliance. She has told the eNCA that she's not leaving the DA. Many politicians have made such statements before. I'm not saying she will leave, but I'm saying that's what she has told us for now. We've been getting some reaction from her as the delegates are leaving Kalakai State at the conclusion of the 2023 Federal Congress. Earlier on, I was able to have a quick interview with John Steenhuisen, who's the newly elected federal leader of the Democratic Alliance. He told me that the outcome of this Congress has been the will of the branch delegates, and I asked him about concerns regarding racial demographics and representations in terms of the DA's newly elected leadership. He says, well, critics are unfair in that regard. So with that, we'll have to take it back to you in studio.